Good. Oh my goodness. Good morning, chat. Good morning, chat. Oh man, I am actually off the tweak sauce right now. I got home from work. I'm telling you right now, after I finish recording this voiceover, I'm going to bed. I'm going to sleep. Okay. But yeah, I hope you guys are doing well. You know, the channel. I'm gonna hop back on the shorts grind. I gotta get back on that, but I hope you guys have been doing all right. A little announcement that I think is kind of cool. If you guys, any of you know 7 Days to Die, the zombie open world survival game, so that game is scheduled to actually do its full launch sometime between late May and June. And when that launches, I'm gonna be live streaming a full playthrough of it. It's gonna be really sick. I'm gonna have a couple of my friends in there, or a decent handful, and it's gonna be a lot of fun. So don't forget to miss out on that. But anyway, I just wanted to really talk about one thing that I just thought of on the fly, and I thought it would be kind of a funny thing to talk about, are those types of games, and I'd say the communities associated with them. And by those types of games, you know, you'd be like, oh, OnHatch, what kind of games do you are you talking about? Now, when I answer that, I would say think about like what my most successful content on my my channel generally is. Aviation content, right? War Thunder, okay? That's one of them. War Thunder and Escape from Tarkov. Those two games, I would say, are the pinnacle of those types of games that have those types of communities. And now, if you don't know what I mean already, then I'll elaborate a little bit. So now this is maybe like an hour and a half since I was recording because I had to go do something, but there are those types of games like Escape from Tarkov and War Thunder. And the reason I say that is because now these two games are very similar. I would say, now I've played both of them a decent amount. I have maybe 250 hours in Escape from Tarkov, and I have a little over 1,000 in War Thunder. And I can say they're similar in like that they're both very grindy games, right? They're a little different in that like you are like in War Thunder, you're slowly progressing, you're slowly unlocking vehicles and trying to get to the highest tiers and that kind of thing, while in Tarkov you're slowly getting stuff, and there's a chance you could, like, you know, run into, I don't know, like a labs card or something, like black and gold labs card or something. It's very possible. But you know, that kind of thing I think is, you know, what makes those games similar is that they're very grind heavy. They're based on their military games. They're supposed to be relatively realistic military games. Like Escape from Tarkov has been for a while. I mean, I know recently, besides like the Unheard Edition stuff, but Escape from Tarkov has been for a very long time the gold standard for realistic, like, military simulation, pretty much, right? It's been the gold standard for that. Very realistic in the weapons, customization, attachments, like, you know, everything. And then War Thunder is a very realistic game as far as the vehicles go, the models, the performance, the historical accuracy, and the damage models and how different ammunition works, and that kind of thing. So it makes them kind of similar in that way as well. But what I think is why I call them those games is because of the people who play them, right? I mean, Tarkov a little bit less so than War Thunder, but War Thunder is definitely the case. So what I can say, because I played War Thunder for much longer than Tarkov, is the type of people, because I have known a handful of people in real life who have played War Thunder that I haven't like introduced to or anything, and they like that's a specific type of person, right? I used to be that type of person, like the idiot that's like, oh my gosh, chat, oh my goodness, is that I make 21 PFM, I have that in War Thunder, like something stupid like that. Like weird people, I mean, I don't want to say weird, but you know, like, you know what I mean. It's like the idiots who grind Germany, hit 5.3, get the Tiger H1, and they're, you know, they just get nuked by like a jumbo or something, like those kinds of people. And you know why they're taking the Tiger. It's like those kinds of people, and they exist everywhere in War Thunder. And let me tell you, I have been part of a couple of organizations in real life that tend to attract those types of people, and it's like people, these would like fascinate about you know, I want to be my F-14, I want to shoot off a Harrier, and like, you know, once the F-14 was added, they creamed out of their shorts, right? It was crazy. But those types of people I want to incinerate because they're very annoying. And then some people, like, now this is also, I would say, a bit of a criticism on the majority of the aviation community, not the, but I mean, there's a lot of great people that I have met through aviation and that kind of thing, but a large amount of people are very mindless about it, and they're annoying, like, say, and it's all they revolve around these days. The only time I really talk about aircraft is pertaining to my channel, or I'll be doing something about, you know, working on my license, because I don't have that many hours right now. I'm trying to work on it, trust me. But like that, and it's just people who, yeah, like revolve around it, which I find very annoying. Like, I've met people for like Discord or something, and then they'll like start talking to me like, oh, you know, I saw a Su-27 the other day at Oshkosh or something, and then I'm like, oh, you know, hey, I know which plane you're talking about, that's cool. And then the rest is history. They like fall in love with me or something, and it's annoying. So, and you see that, I'm not saying it's just as far as air, like you see that with tanks as well, which War Thunder has. Ships, not so much, but definitely aircraft. And then Tarkov is kind of similar. It seems like people who play Tarkov play War Thunder. People who play War Thunder have thought about playing Tarkov before, but they're too poor because War Thunder's a free game. Tarkov is, I don't even want to talk about the pricing of Tarkov right now, but you know, it's the same type of thing, but maybe a little bit of a more mature audience, but it's still, you know, it gets to the point where it's the same deal of like, oh, either you're some like idiot that like idolizes Russia and like very Russian, you're like Gopnik, whatever the fuck, like those kinds of people, if you know what I'm talking about, like that, or military buff. I mean, I can't hate because, you know, I'm like the same thing, but it's just, you know, it gets to a point where it's annoying. But I think Tarkov is less of a degree than War Thunder, but they are like very similar in that nature. And I don't know, like it generally, if you end up playing Tarkov, you probably have, or you're going to play War Thunder, and if you've played War Thunder 9 times out of 10 you want to play Tarkov, but you're poor and you don't have $250. So yeah, that's really it. I think this might be a shorter, I just wanted to come on here and just start, you know, blabbing my mouth about this because I thought it'd be something remotely interesting to talk about, because I don't have much to talk about right now. I'm just wrapping up the school year. It's been a long one, I'll tell you. But yeah, hope you guys have a good day. Chat type 1, and you know, make sure to check out the streams, check out the shorts, because we are going to be coming back with a fury pretty soon. I'm just looking forward to 7 Days to Die to drop. So yeah, hey guys, have a great day.